The last 30 days of the year destroys more men than alcohol, Tinder, and sports betting combined. Not because life gets hard all of a sudden, because it's the holidays, cookies are free, and ain't nobody's watching. You know what I'm talking about. You see, December doesn't take man out loudly, it takes him out quietly. One Christmas powder cake at a time. I don't know if you've ever had those before, but those damn things hit harder than a breakup. Have that thing next to a pumpkin latte when it's cold outside? Good luck saying no to that combo. But last year, I said it's enough, and I put a lid on it. And went from looking like a soft guy who just goes to the gym 3 times a week to this before January 1st. While everyone else showed up bloated, signing gym memberships like hostages. I said to myself, not this year, and I achieved the results. And I even came up with a better and a simpler blueprint for you. Stick around to find out what it is. This video is sponsored by Filichese. I'll tell you more about them later in this video. Here's the thing, most men don't choose to fall about in December. It just happens. Like you're disciplined, maybe you got fit during summer, you're dialed in, now it's slowly getting cooler, and you're like, hey, let me bulk up. And you're bulking up, and before you know it, it's the holidays, and you find yourself shaped like that teddy bear in a Christmas sweater. Am I right? You probably didn't even show up at your gym for the past couple of months, and you didn't even realize how it happened. And the reason for that is December doesn't hit you with punches. It lures you in with invitations. Come with us. It's the holidays. You deserve it. And suddenly, you're eating like you just got let go from work. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone, my friend, because that was pretty much me all my life. And every year, I told myself the same lie. I'll start in January. That is the December trap. You stop for 30 days and pretend it doesn't matter. But those 30 days, they erase the 11 months that you worked hard for. And I learned that thing the hard way, so last year was the first year that I refused to start January from zero. First time I didn't let December turn me into a seasonal donut. And that one decision changed everything. It wasn't motivational, it wasn't discipline, it was a contract. So this year, I wrote a better one. Now let's talk about the real reason why December matters. Let's talk about why we're here having this conversation in the first place, right? It's not really about holidays, routines, or discipline. December is about ending the year on top. You see, when you get older, December comes with a little voice in your head. At least it does for me. That annoying conscience that pops up like, did you do what you said you were gonna do? Did you waste time? Did you procrastinate? Did you show up as the man you wanted to be? Now I want to tell you why Decembers are harder for me than everybody else's, okay? In December, it is my birthday, it's Christmas, you got the markets, and you got the Persian celebration. For example, we celebrate the longest night of the year, Yalda. So what we do is we sit around each other and for 2-3 hours, maybe even more, we eat each like 15,000 calories. And oh, we also read poetry. But it's like the whole month is designed to ruin me. And even after I quit drinking 15 years ago, Decembers didn't even get easier. It just found new ways to take me out. I'd overeat, stay up late, stop training, not because of one thing, but because everything was happening at once. And last year was the first December that I decided not to disappear. And that changed everything. And most of us, yeah, we procrastinated. We messed up here and there. We weren't the best co-worker, and maybe work wasn't going the way we wanted it to. Or at home, everything wasn't perfect. But here's the thing I've learned. When your body is strong, when you're fit, you're coordinated, you're alive, your clothes look good, there's this weird confidence that you have. And man, I'm telling you, with that, everything else comes easier to carry. You can handle a career slump, you can handle stress better, you can handle life not going your way, because at least you didn't quit on yourself. And that feeling, that quiet confidence, that only comes by keeping your physical standards high, especially when everything else is trying to drag you down. That is why December matters, my friend, and that is why we need to start January 1st on top. Because finishing the year on top doesn't just change your body, it changes how you walk into January. And that is exactly why I wrote this contract. So December hits harder than most people admit. Your mood drops, sleep gets messy, and your recovery slows down. So I started adding light therapy into my routine. Something simple I could do at the end of the day that actually helps. I use the Spectra panel of light from Filichese. Red light helps with recovery, infrared goes deeper, joints, muscle, inflammation, and it's been a big help with my back because boxing doesn't exactly make that better. It's not magic, but it works. And in December, Every little advantage counts. And in the mornings, I switch to blue light. It wakes you up fast, boosts your mood, helps reset your internal rhythm, especially in the winter. If you struggle with winter sluggishness, this helps more than you think. Now they've got 3 versions: beginner, pain relief, and the full Alight's, which is the one I use. If you want to try it, their Black Friday sale is live, and my code is Sean5 stacks an extra $5 on top for the lowest price of the year. Link in the description. Three rules, nothing complicated. Because if a system needs a spreadsheet, you're not following it in December. Rule number 1, control the night. Man, if you let your nights get sloppy, your whole life is gonna get sloppy, okay? Late dinners, late scrollings, late everything is a virus for your discipline. You do all that stuff, you ruin your discipline and you wake up feeling like a napkin. So rule number 1 is simple, my friend. Shut it down early. Protect your sleep like it is your goddamn password. You can pretend that you're built different, but you're not, especially at our age. You gotta protect that sleep, my man. Rule number 2, control the inputs. Not a meal plan, not macros, not food religion, just control what goes in your mouth. Track it, put a lid on it if you will. 2,000, 2,500 calories, just know what's going in. Then you're gonna find out how many of those Christmas powder cakes you can pound a day. And the answer is none. If you don't manage your inputs, December will manage it for you, and it always overfeeds. Rule number 3, stress the body daily. I don't care what you do. Lift, run, box, play basketball, play soccer, run after the cats in your neighborhood, fight a raccoon. I don't know. I don't care. But your body needs a daily signal. Not to get shredded, not to build muscle necessarily, but just to remind your brain you're still alive. Are you that guy who used to train before and now you haven't been to a gym in months? You wake up, you have sugar, you have carbs, you go about your day, you go to work, you come back, you watch TV and you go to sleep, and that's all she wrote when it comes to your activities? Well, my friend, I got news for you. If you think December blues are bad, wait till you get hit with January blues, because it's gonna hit worse than a BB King concert.
Got the blues so bad it's about to drive me insane.
Bottom line is December gets even more dangerous the moment you stop moving. Remember this, motion keeps the line from slipping. The contract summary, that's it. 3 rules: control the night, control the inputs, stress the body, not to transform, not to impress anyone, just to finish the year in a way that lets you respect the guy that you see in January. Because if you lose December, January can't save you. The last days of the year are quiet, cold streets, short lights, and a kind of stillness that forces you to hear yourself, whether you want to or not. December isn't chaos, it's clarity. It reminds you of everything you carried this year and everything you avoided. But there's a beauty in that, because the end of the year isn't a finish line, it's a threshold. You don't need perfection, you don't need a six-pack. You just need to walk into January carrying strength instead of regret. A body you trusted, a mind that you didn't abandon when it got dark. That's enough. This is the contract. Hold the line and finish with dignity. See you on January 1st.